Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is Terrence, aka T-Money.
If you smell what the lion is cooking.
Today we are going to cover 205 Live and NXT on July 16th and 17th. So let's go. Run down quick because he's got a cab coming. And so the night starts off with Akira Tozawa fighting off against one of the Singh brothers and ultimately gets the win. With the by his side, not getting jumped, it would be the Brian Kendrick. Then we have Mike Kanellis defeating local talent Jackson James and calling out Drake Maverick to challenge him to a fight, stating that the reason why his contract ended 2 months ago, he could have gone to Raw, he could have gone to SmackDown, NXT, he could have gone anywhere, but he stayed just so he can pick a fight with Drake Maverick, who he blames for his bad career. In which case, he ends up mentioning his wife and tries to belittle him so much. But when he mentioned his wife, and before he said anything, the one thing that he said that made Drake Maverick come out swinging was he said his wife was, I imagine there was a lot more he was going to say about her, but the one word that came out of his mouth that set him off was filthy. He swung real quick and ultimately put himself in a predicament where now management is going to have to look at him and say, is he worth being general manager of 205 Live when he put his hands on talent, even though he's not a wrestler, on 205 Live? He's a wrestler on Raw, SmackDown, but not on 205 Live. So now that he put his job in jeopardy, where does it go? To SummerSlam or unemployment?
Hey, he's like Stone Cold.
This is a storyline, so this probably is not legitimately job jeopardy. He's literally just making a storyline, which is pretty good. I gotta admit. Two people with marriage problems and their worlds collide at SummerSlam? That actually sounds good. Finally, this match, oh my God, it was over 20 minutes long. Good God, these guys, they laid it out in the ring. These guys, we would have Chad Gable and Jack Gallagher, a freaking return match from the count-out count-out match that Jack Gallagher couldn't get in last time. This time around, they would do things that is just insane, countering this, that was a perfect match. That was a good damn match. So I had to skim through a lot of it and then go back because they were doing shit I haven't seen in a long time on 205 Live. Shoot, I love it. And the fans were just cheering them on over and over and over and over and over. Saying 205, this is awesome, holy shit. They were saying everything. But it ended with Chad Gable getting the win, and both of them are exhausted. So Chad Gable's 2 to Jack Gallagher, and both of them shook hands in respect. So that would be the end of 205 Live. So go ahead and look up NXT July 17th. While he does that, I'll give a shout out to our boys, Xavier Hill, Mike Henry, and Andre Mitchell. Link to all 3 of their YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below. Once again, I will have to say that Andre Mitchell has no content. So I'm going to call him and see if he still wants me to mention it, even though he gave me permission already to go ahead. So with that said, another shout out to our remaining Heavy Monsters podcast members, Renee, Farrell, Chris Petrie, and Delvin. Yes. Thank you, my brother. Mm-hmm. He doesn't watch these shows, so I showed him this. I showed him this when I had it on my phone. I showed him this. He couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it.
I'm not a big fan of 1 hour wrestling shows.
Well, this one took everybody by surprise. We would have Matt Riddles going up against a returning superstar or new superstar that I'm unacquainted with. How you pronounce that? Shit. Rudis? Artutus Rudis? Artaro, what?
You got Rudis.
Rudis. Goddamn. I don't know where that's from, but this guy is a fighter. He gave Matt Riddles a run for his money. And I learned something. I did not know this is a thing. I've done it in WWE video games, and I'm a very violent person, so I wanted to try everything. in hardcore matches. And then the TKO comes up and it's like, hey, what? No, I wasn't done. Kicking his ass. Why'd you do that? Damn, Dave. I wish I could turn that off, and you can't. TKO means technical knockout. Meaning
total knockout. Bro.
No. They said that on the show. It could mean total knockout in certain fighting games, but technical knockout is another term. In which case, technical knockout was what happened to Matt Riddles because he's in a dead center in the ring. He's not on the ropes, so any wailing that he's doing is legal. I was like, what? I thought he was being, because the referee goes ahead, and it's a female referee, and she goes ahead and says, ring the bell. I'm like, oh, Matt Riddles just got himself disqualified. Nope, he got a victory by technical knockout. I'm like, wait, what?
But then when they say technical knockout, it says it means boxing.
Well, he is beating the living hell out of him, so technical knockout. And Matt Riddles is in his victory, is spoiled by an unknown figure that quickly reveals himself to be the Beast of Belfast. I don't know what that location is. I think it's in the UK somewhere, but it's also known as,
Yeah, it's in Ireland.
Ireland. Killian Dane makes his return to NXT, ultimately attacking Matt Riddles. And boy, does he just keep using senton after senton, meaning he just jumps and lands on his back on him. He does it 2 times in the ring. He beats the living hell out of him outside the ring, clotheslining him, and then he goes for another senton on the edge of the ramp, takes him all the way to the stage, and sentons him one last time to cave in the freaking stage. They're in a hole, and he comes out, and Matt Riddles is badly injured. Holy snap, what the hell? Killian Dane. Gotta remember that name. Because that name is world title. That's a world title name. We also have the Street Profits giving a shout out to the Undisputed Era of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, saying that they see him. They see you. Or saying we see you. That's what they say. But they see him. And they plan on taking him on sometime soon. We have fan footage showing Mayhem basically attacking Marina Shafir, one of the 4 horsewomen of Shayna Baszler. Damn. That's cool. Next up, we have NXT Breakout Tournament continue with Bronson Reed and Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis is one of those characters. He will literally look at you like this. He's got a mustache. He looks like he's from German or something. Sweden, maybe? I don't know. He's big, he's bulky, and he's got some mean looking tattoos.
He's fat.
No, that guy. That's Dexter.
Yes,
White hair.
okay.
Not that guy. He's from down under. I thought he was Samoan or Japanese. Nope, he's from Australia. He's got Australia strong style. I was like, really? I didn't know what that was like. And he wants to bring it. So, this guy is like this. He's like, just constantly staring at the camera and just creepy. He's got some nice music for his entrance, but it creeps me out knowing that he's doing that. And Bronson Reed hails from Australia and wins. Honestly, when I looked at him, I thought it was a fusion of Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's what he looked like. That's what he looked like.
I was thinking of Hyden right.
No, this guy.
I know,
that's not him. I'm talking about the fat guy now.
Okay.
Bronson is this guy. Dexter is this guy. Dexter's creepy.
Well,
Dexter's creepy.
No, I think I know. I think he kind of with the wrestling earthquake.
Yeah. The guy with the long hair is Bronson. The long guy with his mustache and short hair and black gloves is Dexter. And he lost. So moving on, we now have our 4 competitors going on to the finals. That's going to be good. We also have a Forgotten Sons welcoming Tyler Breeze to NXT. And ultimately, he's picking a fight with one of them. So they're going to be a match between those guys. Kushida versus Apollo Crews. Man, people in the NXT location, and I think it's in LA, I could be wrong, and they just welcome Apollo Crews. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm like, damn, they love Apollo Crews, man. He don't get none of this love. Like Tyler Breeze, man, shit. But ultimately, Apollo Crews takes it to Kushida harder than anybody. And ultimately taps out to Kushida, still undefeated. Keith Lee pledges to change his life. And actually calls out Damian Priest, formerly known as Punishment Martinez, by name. So that's going to be fun. See those two. Then we have Johnny Gargano, made NXT champion, Adam Cole tap out during the Wild Brawl. Ultimately, it was Adam Cole calling out one of the guys from his hometown's training facility, and Buddy says, I didn't come alone. Johnny Gargano is back, and he's kicking his ass for coming to his home, vandalizing the Hall of Fame, chewing out his trainees from his hometown, and it's just whooping his ass all over the arena. Adam Cole is just mounting off, seeing as that he's tapped out. He's saying, I'm still a champ. I'm still a champ. And that would be the end of the show. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button right there if you like the content, and hit the bell right there if you want to see the next Heavy Monsters podcast. You like anything? Yeah. We'll see you next time, people.
Bye.
Peace out.